Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. I have lots to show in this video. I went to the post office today to drop off a package for my friend. I made her and her toddler hats, and there were a couple other treats in there. So since I was out, I decided to get some fabric, and I wanted to get it at like a discounted or and secondhand secondhand store. So I went to the thrift store to see what types of fabrics that they had, and I was mainly looking for like large quantities with a lot of yardage, so bed sheets, maybe even pillowcases, maybe even pillowcases for tops. um At some point, I would like to see a fabric store because they have scrap stations. So these are like bits and pieces that they got from the fabrics that were left over from what they used. And they have bags, and you would fill the bag, and then they would charge you for the bag of scrap yarn. So you could use it for like quilting or other types of sewing projects. I'm interested in it for the improv houses. I'm really like keen on making them and a couple of other things. So I'll talk about the fabrics or the things that I got at the thrift store. And there were a little other things that I got, but I tried not to get too much. I'm still unpacking some things here, and I'll keep some things in my room in my parents' house, and then I'll take some of the stuff with me. So I'm not going to unpack everything. Um, I have projects, plans, patterns that I would like to knit, I would say, or work on. I would say that what I work on is decided when I'm about to start a new project. So when I'm working on other projects, I keep going with the project. Sometimes I start up a new project here and there, but when I'm really set to start something else, um, like a garment, I decided the moment it happened. So there are a couple of ones that I would like to do, and then that's that's it. Um, so I'm going to get the fabrics. So I got two of from the bed sheets section. Well, there are pillowcases here too, but I got a purple bed sheet, and I'm super happy with it. It is um one where I'm going to make a skirt from it, and there's this pattern that's on the way. I got it at a discounted price. So on the main website, it was discounted, but then I saw it on Amazon and it was even more discounted, and there wasn't shipping on it. So, um, which is like I wasn't expecting that because I don't have like Prime or anything because I don't really shop on Amazon. But I found this pattern and I've been taking my time with getting patterns because I'm slowly doing things. So there are um, some that I'm keen on having, and I have two of them right now. There's certain things that I would like to create, and there is a list, and there's other things there because I saw something else. Um, that let me show what I got. So it's the Simplicity Sewing Pattern 1970s Mrs. Blouse and Skirts. I'm mainly going to do this skirts. So it's my vision for my gypsy skirt. I used to have this purple skirt that I thrifted years ago, and I moved around a lot. So I lost it in the process of moving, and I think about that skirt. It's been years, so I'm happy that I'm going to make my own, and it's exciting. So the other fabric that I got is this. So seeing it feels like it's cotton, but I really wanted to make a corset with this. And I have the pattern. So I feel like it fit this one. So if you could see, and I just thought that this would be so fun. This is going to be another slow project, but I don't mind that much because if it's going to be something that I do well and that I wear a lot, then I don't mind if I just gradually get the things for the garment and I sew it up. So I'm going to do that with that. And there are two other things that I got from the thrift store. So I just was so, like, I just kept coming back to this, and I was honestly like, I didn't ask anybody for the price. I just went up to pay, and I was really hoping that this would be inexpensive because everything was pretty inexpensive. Um, so I got this, and I just love the Jester Tiger. I love the porcelain, oh my gosh, porcelain features, and there's bells here. It has like something in here so that it could sit. I feel like this is going in my fairy village. So I don't have everything for my fairy village, but I add like little things here and there. And it kind of reminds me of like, it was like Masha and the bear, where the bear was part of the circus. And growing up, I was like, I said that I wanted to be like in the circus. And even to this day, I feel like it would just be fun. And I just remember going to this circus when I was little. Um, Hopefully, the animals were treated well. I remember this animal that I got. It was like a tiger, and I had it for years. And I just loved that tiger. And I love cats. Oh my God, I don't know why I said that. Rabbits. I was going to say rabbits and cats at the same time. So cats have like mainly big cats I've loved, and I have like a lion tattoo. And I was thinking about like surrounding the lion with sunflowers at some point. Then on the other side is my rabbit. So um, I really love this. And the doll was $1, so I'm so happy because I just kept coming back to it. I was like, well, um, I came in there. I really didn't want to. I wanted to spend like as little as possible, and I feel like I did, and I was super happy with it. So I'm going to put this somewhere in here, and then um, the next thing I got is is a dress. And when I saw this, I was like, um, yes, I would love that. I did try it on and it just fits. And it's interesting with the construction of it. And I was trying to see if this brand like sold other things because I read it. It says Wink Juniors, and I didn't see anything online, but it's an interesting fit. But I just really love this dress, and it has pockets. It kind of does like this, which is nice. You could see that the arms are just straight, which I feel is meant for the patterning on here. And there's even the quilting patterning here too. There is just one thing, but I didn't mind it because it doesn't affect the actual um, way that, like, it doesn't damage it necessarily. Well, it technically is something that happened to it. Happened to it. Just here, I feel like maybe somebody tried to Hulk out of it because um, it's it's like a fitted dress, and the zipper goes to like 3/4 of the way. I was kind of thinking that maybe I would um, cut open the seam here. I could see it. I don't know if it shows up. You could see it on the other side. And just make it into a jacket. But I do like the look of it when it's zipped up. And um, it doesn't happen a lot, but I feel like the chest area is more fitted. But other than that, it fits. So I'm going to just quickly show it. And I'll, as I said, I'm going to, well, I didn't say, I'm going to just quickly stitch this part of it, but I love the kind of quilted detail on here. If you could see the patterning, and it's continued throughout the whole dress. So this is the dress, and I did like it with, well, I do like it with one of my linen dresses that I have, which is this one. I got this off Etsy a couple of years ago, and I feel like it'd be nice for it to pop out here in the middle. But this is the dress. It's one of those dresses that taper. So it's shorter in the front and then it's longer in the back. So I do like one of those tail or the tail type of dresses. And this is really nice. I mean, it's comfortable for the most part. Um, so I feel like I could definitely wear it like this. I'm still debating if I'm going to cut the seam open and make it into a jacket because I think that would be um cozy too. But I really like the way that it does this with it. So I'll see. I just feel like it's a nice dress. And I keep thinking like at some point I'll go to the mall and maybe pick up something um at some point. And then I'm like, well, I was gonna go to the thrift store anyway for the fabric stuff, the bed sheets. Because like when you go to the regular fabric stores, they charge you sometimes like per yard, or if you're getting like the quarters, there's prices for that too. But um, it's nice to use the things that are that people are passing on. But I was also wanting to go to like the fabric district at some point. No rush at all because there's a lot going on in that area. So I'm super happy with what I got, and uh, I feel like I'll wear this soon. I didn't really show it like that, but this is the design. I love the flowers on it. Now I want to show some things that I am going to fix up. I feel like I'm going to fix up one of them sooner, a lot sooner than the other one. But the first one was given to me by my godmother, It was a gift one year. I do actually really love this. It's an interesting shape. So it's this cardigan, and it goes like the sleeves are shorter. The front kind of is does the same thing. It's like short in the front and then it tapers in the back and then there's some tassels there. I actually really love this cardigan, and when I didn't have to, well, when I didn't snag it, I wore this a lot and I feel like I would wear this a lot. Um, but I made progress because I marked it where it's snagged and I literally just had to pick up and just pick up the stitches going this way because that's the direction of where the yarn is coming from, or the direction of how it's knit. So this is something that I would like to wear again. And I feel like there's some projects that I would like to work on with the red. And I'm thinking, like, sometimes I'm like, it's a lot of red, Adrian, but I'm like, I like red on red on red. And then there's been like me wanting to knit more with the colors of like different areas that I've been in, and the one that I'm in now, it's like kind of like the natural colors are coming, like with the rustic tones and the burnt oranges. I have liked them in the past, and it's not like I haven't liked them, but I feel that different places I want to knit different things. Right now, I've been doing like kind of fingering weight yarn up to medium weight yarn, and that's been comfortable for me. It's a range, so that's actually a good thing that I could still knit on certain projects. But I'm going to quickly show this. So, let's see, I could see where it's marked here. So, it is, like, be able to see that part, but it's shorter. And the neck goes around. I really like wearing this with skirts. I like to layer stuff, so um, it's fun. And um, I feel like I'm actually going to fix this one maybe today because I wear it and then I want to wear it. So the other thing that I want to fix is this bag. So this is the bag that I was talking about in another video where I got from a thrift store years ago in another state. And it's this, it was like $10, and the straps are falling apart because they're a different material from the bag. And I mean, at some point I just attached like whatever remnants of the last strap was had, so I'll take that apart. They are bolted in, so I'm going to have to do something with that's like basically I'll take it apart and put it back as that because with this material, the bag, it's sturdy. So this part, it's hard, almost like boning. So I won't be able to get it material or being able to sew things through easily. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with this, but I'll definitely fix it. The next thing that I'll talk about are some projects. So I'm going to take off the cardigan. Sorry, it was fraying. Before I show other stuff, well, I'm showing this too. I was thinking I might use this for the straps, but I'm not sure yet because I was thinking maybe I can use this for a vest or something where I I would see how much material I have, but this is large size suede remnant pack, assorted colors, 3 pounds. So this is from Hobby Lobby. I really liked, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but this is like almost like a desert rose type of pink. It's like a mauve, and I really like that one. Um, Ideally, I like making garments the most, so I might do that. There are also different garments that um, I really want to make. So let me see. There's this other one that I really wanted to do. It's the Yala Curry characters. And I'm so sorry. I know that's like mega wrong. It's Yaelokre. And I just love this one too. So I feel like I could definitely wear that regularly. Um, so I'll start showing other things. So I have projects that I've been working on. So I'm happy to say I'm on day 23 out of day 24. This was last year's advent calendar. I didn't start it last advent. Um, well, not last year, the year before that. I got it for myself as like after the holidays. And so I've been working on this, and this is where I was at last time I showed it, and this is the longest section out of all the sections of this advent calendar or yarn calendar. Um, you'll see the gradual stages because there's different days. So the background's different here, or from this one. This is a specific background with color. Then it changes to blue color, well, another shade of blue. then you're keeping that blue, and then it changes this background. So it's a nice almost fade. And now it's going into green, and this is Pine Shadow, the colorway Pine Shadow. And I'm so excited for the last color because it's pink. So I am really happy with this advent calendar. I didn't want to get another one without finishing this. Um, so I really enjoyed it, and now I know if I get this one again, because the main thing that it was taking me a while was that I was trying to find needles that I liked working with this project, because in the beginning I started off working in the round with um certain needles, and I didn't really like the needles for me. They weren't bad needles, but I kept trying to switch them and ended up working with Magic Loop, and um, I think it worked out well for this. So there were lots of different ones that I tried, and I'm happy that I was able to start knitting on it and enjoy the process of knitting on it. The last color is pink. I think that's Har. So I have the box here. It's like a soft pink, like soft purplish pink or grayish pink. And I love this shade, and I would make a garment out of this. I really love that. Um, so it's nice to see the different colors. So this is the box that it came in, and it was like honestly one of the cheapest advent calendars that I've seen. Like it comes with 10 grams of each color. So you have a lot left over. And what I'm thinking about doing is um, put certain shades together or group them together, because I feel like I would like to make a Shetland hat, because they come out with them, and I feel like it's annually, if I'm not mistaken. But I would like to do one of those projects. So the one that I was thinking about has the RAM. Let me see. Pull it up. So it's the official 2024 Shetland Wool Week knitting pattern for the Islesburg Tory, exclusively designed by the Dual family as the SWW patrons for 2024. Um, so this is like you could do your color scheme. I wanted to do like a red and either cream or red and black, mainly because like it's a ram and it reminds me of like fire. So um at some point I'll do that. And I was thinking I would gather the colors. I feel like I have another cream. I'm always like on the hunt for like a cream in my yarn stash because apparently um, there's I have some of it, but I don't have a ton of it. But I do want to use these reds for the hat. And if I have to use this one and it kind of looks like maybe this is Hawthorne, the colorway Hawthorne. And do like maybe it kind of looks like lava in a way, but I think it would be cool. I don't have a lot of cream, but I think I have some others that I could put with this. And then there would be other projects that I could do with this. But I've just been so invested in like hats. So I'm really excited. This is going to be one where I'm going to seam the ends together so it'll be like an infinity scarf. And I'll be able to, well, I won't wear it this season, but next season for sure. Then I did start another hat. So I am thinking like so many hats. So just my stitch markers. Well, one of them I keep, and then I have this box for other stitch markers. But I finished the ribbing for the My Light hat. Switch to the larger needles. I'll just take off the stitch markers because I just want to make sure stuff is, well, you want to make sure stuff is correct and it's good so you don't rip back or anything, hopefully. But I'm happy that I stuck to it with the ribbing because um, I was knitting on it here and there and it was like 2 days for the ribbing and then it'll be a smoother process for doing the color work. So I think it'll be nice. And I have the other colors and I'm excited because I'm basically, well, I'm using all Rumagard and I'll have stuff left over to do maybe another hat, but I was also going to show another book and I haven't knit from, but I actually really want to knit from. And I might not show everything in this video because it's already a long video, but um, I have some more Rumagard in here. This is Rumagard 2 that I got from like a set, and then there was like another, like when I was knitting the mittens and I had some left over too. So there are two lighter shades here, and I'm going to see which one I'll add. I do like high contrasts in my projects, so um, when I knit it up, I'll know which one I want to do. But I'm really happy and excited for this project, and I'm already thinking about like another way I would do the colors for it. So, with the stuff left over, I was thinking I really want to knit from this book. It's the Marie Wallen's Westmoreland book. I picked this out. I got this from a gift card that the owner at the pharmacy gave us. Well, I got, and there's so many colors that she uses, and a lot of it, well, it is like using the Jameson yarn. Let me see if I'm not mistaken. So since there's a lot of colors and the yarn is more expensive, I wanted to gather yarn to make the projects. I'm sorry, I'm not really showing anything, but I would like to make the mittens. So the Wensley fingerless mittens. Oh, sorry, the Marie Wallen British breeds. And there's 11 colors. So I would like to eventually make something from this book. Maybe there's another picture. Yeah. So these, and then maybe a garment at some point. But I, I'll get to it. But I just really love the patterns from this book. So I was also thinking what I could use some of the colors that I have here for the projects here. I'm thrilled I picked up a project that I haven't touched in a while. So this was my birthday cast on, and it's like autumnal colors, and it's not like I don't love the colors, but once that season ended, then I was like, well, that's it. I guess it was a holiday knit. But now I'm in this area, and I'm feeling like I want to knit on it again. So this is the Brusca pullover. I was also thinking at some point when I make this again, me having plans on making it again, I actually have some Retrosardia Brusca, the Portuguese yarn that it's made with the original one, and that it's made with and named after. So I really love the way that it's knitting up, and this is a folded over neckline, and then you can pick up to add more to the neckline at the end, and that'll be a different design element. But I really love this. Um, I'll see the progress. I'm happy that I'm working on stuff, and I'm happy that I'm nearly done the scarf because it's been a long time. So this will definitely get done because I don't feel like I would like to rip it out. I'm doing something a little different with this one. I'm using my Norwegian thimble. I used it for um my one of my test knits that I knit last year. So I keep it in here. I just really loved how it looked. So this is my thimble that I use. It comes in like different ways, and some of them look more ring-like than others. This one is pretty, you normally see. I got this from a yarn shop, and I do like the material that it's made of. I don't feel like it. I feel like it's a better material because it's not like discoloring and it's comfortable. Um, I feel like I would feel if it was something that would irritate my skin, and it doesn't. I I got it like it was in a ring section or like notion section, and I picked out my size because they had like they didn't have many left, but they had my size, so I was happy about that. And I will use it because I feel like it really just gives such a nice finish. And I do like, I don't know if you would say freehanding or using or not using it and just knitting regularly. That's also nice too. But when I have the opportunity to, and it's just using two colors, then I feel like it's nice. I think I'm going to just show some yarn that I would like to knit with because, well, there's a couple of yarn that I would like to knit with. So I'm happy that the yarn that I picked from my storage unit, I'm interested in knitting on right now. So there are specific themes, and I recently got like because it was a sale on like the beginning of the year or New Year sale, and I thought it was like an opportunity to get the pattern that I really wanted that I've been waiting on since like August. I remember it clearly because I really wanted the pattern and I was trying to see if I could get the pattern, and it was expensive to ship from Finland, and I was even, well, they didn't, the designer didn't have it in her shop yet. So it is the Seal Lul Lintu. I'm so sorry. SielUlintu. Of course, it's a Jenna Kostet pattern, one of the main designers that I love knitting from. I've tested a good amount of her patterns. So I wanted to see which one I wanted to use, and I was going to see my gauge and how I would knit it up because I wanted to, well, I have some yarn that I am thinking I would use for it. And go from there because there is a little bit of a range. But I have my gift yarn. So it's the Jane Doe Yarn Co. Eat the Rude. 80% merino, 15% nylon, 5% stellina gold. And it's a fingering weight. I was seeing the yardage on here because I was looking at the amount that I needed for the project. And I really wanted to save this for something spectacular. And I feel like I could knit with this one. But I'd have to think about it because I don't have a superwash fingering weight yarn. So I wanted to keep it superwash with superwash, but a lot of times when like if I'm using non-superwash as the main color, I don't mind as much if the contrast color is superwash and they're a little different. But um, I'm hand washing majority of the time when I do wash my garments. So I really do want to knit with this, and I was now thinking about it. Maybe I could knit with the Tetsy looks like pattern too. I'll have to see what I have or what I could use. But the other yarn I have, and I'm close to the amount that I need for that project, and I don't know if I could find like just a little more of the meter or yardage for this, but this is the Patagonia or Juniper Moon Farm Patagonia Organic Merino, finest organic merino, humanely raised in Argentina. So 100% wool, 100 grams, and it's 350 meters or 382 yards. This is a different weight, but again, I'm going to see what type of gauge I get. Because I do want it to have a little bit of a drape. It is short sleeve, and it gives me the impression that it is going to be something that flows more instead of something that's like stiffer. Um, with that, these are just, well, not just, but they're 50 grams. That's why I have two when I got them. So they're the Roja Malaquina Wool Dreamers breeds. So the type of breed is the merino, 35% merino wool and 65% Malarcon red wool. The flock is L's Balladors, and it's 186 yards or 170 meters per. So I feel like I could use these with these for the project because I brought my cake winder and my Swift in to Amish Table Swift to start kicking up these yarns. So I really love these, and I don't know. I don't think I want to mix the. I don't think I want to mix it like this necessarily. So it might be this one, but I feel like those are the main things, and I'm going to finish the scarf maybe tomorrow because I'll get to the next color soon. So I'll show this amount for now and show the other things in another video because it's going to take a long time for this to upload even when I fall asleep and it's still uploading, but that's okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.